We're about to
ski.
celebrate 29 years, Elliot and I, if we can get through this pandemic.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. I'm sure.
But man, oof, a lot of togetherness, gotta tell you.
That's crazy. That is a long time.
Oh, this is so cool, guys. This is so cool.
Nice. Thank you so much, though, for teaching class. That's for sure.
What a gift. So cool. You guys, Diego and Ruben, you just tell me when you want me to start. We can give it a few more minutes.
Yes, yeah, we usually give like 3-4 more minutes to people because usually this is not like a ballet class in the studio, and you know people are late always in this.
In the studio.
Yeah, in the studio sometimes too, for company class, yeah.
There's always those people that walk in, you know, with the hair down. Right?
Yeah, there you go. and then with the coffee in the hand, you know, it's like, that's why you're late because you went to Starbucks.
Like, it's not my fault. Starbucks took forever.
Yeah, took forever, right?
Blame it on the barista.
I got my name wrong.
It's Patrick. Good morning.
Sayori.
Hello, Diego.
Mr. David Morse.
Oh, there we go.
Very good.
So cool. Wow.
Monica.
Hi.
Yes. We have Monica from Uruguay, Deborah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
a grandmother from Uruguay.
Wow.
Well, she's been with us from the very beginning.
The beginning, yeah.
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 God bless you. That's so cool. I love that.
Thank you.
What an awesome thing that we can do. We're all just continuing to keep it going, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're so excited you're teaching, Deb. This is so awesome.
Awesome for me. I really miss this. I missed my open class at Ailey. I used to have a really nice little group of people that would pop in from all around the world and the country. It was one of my favorite things, was getting to see people when companies would come on tour and things like that. And I really like that. It's that village idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's my Julian. Yay. Oh, wow. This is too cool.
Nice, Ben, Don't turn off the camera, like you did last time. Okay. I'm gonna spotlight you guys. I know, no. All right, so we can give 1 extra minute to people to get to their bars.
Okay.
The real bar. And then we can start. Like you did last time.
my 1, 2, 3, Marisa. That's about it.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
She's fluent. I'm not.
Nice.
But after a glass of wine, I speak a little bit.
Right.
Oh, I can speak every single language too. After a couple cocktails. All right. So we're gonna start. Yeah. Thank you so much, Deborah, for taking your time and teach with us. Okay. And thank you, David Morse. So everybody enjoy class.
So I like to start facing the bar in first position, and we're going to do an articulation through the foot. Right foot 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Tendu 5, second 6. Push the heel in and lift the toes 7 and 8. Tendu 1, rotate in, rotate out, rond de jambe front. Turn it in, turn it out, and then iron out the leg, lengthen to first. So that leg will feel more turned out. And then the other side. 1 and a 2 and a 3, plie 4, a 5, tombe 6, flex 7 and 8. Tendu, rotate in, rotate out, rond de jambe, just feeling the hip warming up. We'll repeat again and go backwards and backwards. Then let's go to the bar and a soft cambre forward, and to your bar, soft cambre forward, either straight back or a side back, whichever one you prefer, and then just do a little roll up at the end to see how everything's feeling and come down, okay? I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm gonna do the first set with you, and then I'm gonna let you guys just enjoy David Morse's music, okay? First position, here we go. Thank you, David. Okay, beautiful. We're gonna go on to plies. As we start this, I want the weight to feel like it's going out into the toes so your feet are becoming longer, right? Not wider like pancakes, but longer. Grand plie 1 and 2 is 3 and 4. Demi plie, arm comes in. Demi plie, arm goes out. Up and over to the bar. Forward and up. And rise, releve, plie into first. Same story, demi to grand, don't stress it, just use the demi to move. And demi is arm in, and demi is arm out, over to the bar and back, and releve. Fourth position, we'll do 2 demis. Then let's flex it to the front, flex it, and point to the back. Tournier to the back, tournier to the front, plie through the first and 5th position. And then 5th, 2 demis, 1 grand, normal, port de bras forward and back. On the port de bras, elbow, wrist, fingers, and then the same thing on the way up, okay? Here we go. Do we have that? Grand in second, swish in, swish out, bar and forward, releve. First, grand plie, arm in, arm out, bar and back and releve. Fourth, 2 demis, flex, 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 point, tournier back, rock and roll, tournier front, and plie, finding the fronts of the hips up through 5th, demi, demi, grand, and 5th, forward and back. And we'll go immediately to the left side on this. Thank you, David. we need more hugs in the world, yes? Good, good. Really nice dancers. Okay, we're going to move on. Just go back to first position for a moment. We're going to do outside and a flex and a point and a close. Inside and a flex and a point and a close. Outside, roll through the foot, tendu, close, tendu, plie, and pour de bras. A back and a flex and a point and a close. 1 and a 2 and a 3. I love to change legs, so get used to it. 2 and 3 and 4. Tendu, plie into first. Take the heels back. We'll go up and port de bras forward. Do what you need there. Roll through and up. From here, let's turn out to first. Releve and do a little high cambre back. Come back up and we'll find the balance there. And then do that. So outside flex, point close. Inside flex, point close. Side tombe, side close. Tendu, generous plie. Right? Same thing back. And then heels go in parallel, wide, forward bend, roll through, plie, releve, up and back. Okay? Good. Are we good? If there's anybody who has a question, just pop it open and unmute yourself, all right? Cool. Here we go. Thank you, David. Okay, good, good. I'm getting a little message that you can't hear me when the music is going, so I'm gonna just talk in between. Make sure that when the arm is coming up to meet the other arm, that you're very clear at the end of your balance. It's either a first fifth, or it's a down up, or it's an up and over, right? They're all good. Just make sure you're very clear about that. All right, let's try left side. Very nice. And you're such a gift. Dancers, remember when you're doing a balance, don't just make it physical. Keep thinking about it musically, right? That's why David and I are so in response with one another. It's really, really important that we keep the sense of musicality in the balance, that it's not just a physical thing. Let's go on to fifth position, and let's do one slow tendu each direction. So one to the front in 2 counts, close and 2. Side and 2, close and 2. Back and 2, close and 2. Side and 2, close and 2. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 in count and 1 and count. Flex, plie, point, plie, releve, plie, and back to fifth. 1, 2, close 2. 1, 2, close 2. 1, 2, close 2. 1, 2, close 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Pick up your foot flexed. Plie, push it back, and rond de jambe. Plie, second releve, plie, and fifth. Okay? So 2 counts each way, 1 count each way. Flex, plie, push it, plie. Remember, all plies are not the same size, right? We've got small, medium, large, and extra large. Venti at Starbucks, it is not. All right, here we go. And good. I'm just making sure everybody's cool on that. Yeah, nice. Remember, everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, frequently people think the Balanchine vernacular is all about speed, but it's really about the amount of time it takes to do each thing. So the using of the foot, sometimes we would do a count of 8 to do a tendu, 8 full counts to go out and 8 full counts to go in. You have not lived until you've done that 8 times in each direction, which I won't do to you today. But in other words, use your music all the way. You never know when you might have to syncopate it later. All right, here we go, left side. And finish for yourself. It's really nice to have that. So we're going to do this one. Hold on 1 count and the arm swings up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Arm, 2, and 3, and 4. Arm, 2, and 3, and 4. Little develope and envelope. 1, arm is on 1. Leg, 2, and 3, and 4. That 1 is the squeeze. 2, and 3, and 4. Arms, 2, and 3, and 4. Little develope and envelope. We're going to do this twice. So you have an 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. terre and envelope. Twice around, and then let's do a little port de bras forward and back as you like. Ready? Yeah, I like when the arm has its own thing. Ready? And. That was great. That was fun. Patricia, I'm so sorry. I'll make sure I try to stop between sides so you can move your chair. I apologize for that. You are the one that, you got some good chair action there, lady. I'm liking it. Thank you. Okay, so let's do tendu side, plie front, and a side, and a lift, and a first, and a first, and a side, plie back, and a side, dégagé, and a first, and a first, and a side, and a plie, and a side, reach, and a first, and a first, and a side, and a plie, and a side, and a lengthen, first, and first. Inside, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plie to the back, and let's jeté to the other side. All right, so this time just flip no matter where you are. I promise not to stare at your butt. So, tendu side, rond de plie, and a rond, dégagé. First. Side on the floor, and right, so up and over. I think these bending things are really important, especially in quarantine. Yeah, here we go. Again. Right. again. Outstanding knee. That's it. Yep. 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 Right. Now out, but concentrate on the first. Right. It's like buttery, whatever you make it today. Forward, front, back, and flip. Good. All right. Beautiful. Oh, David, you're such a treat. Dancers, remember when you're at the bar and you do that flip, you probably will end up a little farther away, right? Because the heel's moving away from the bar. Yeah. So move it and then adjust if you need. It's not an ideal situation, I know, but it's really good to get us to feel up and holding, right? The other thing I'm noticing a lot, dancers, yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Good. The other thing I'm noticing, dancers, is sometimes when the arm is coming down, it comes down and then it kind of sneaks to the back. Really watch that. It's an affect. It's probably from some ballerina you love, but be careful of that swooping around thing. It really should stay, yeah, in your periphery. Remember, your periphery goes 360 degrees, and that's a really wonderful thing to think about. Let's go fifth, and fifth, and fifth, and fifth, and plie. And back, and back, and back, and back, and plie. And releve, and 2, and 3, plie. And releve, and 2, and 3, plie. And fifth, and fifth, and fifth, and fifth, plie. And fifth, and fifth, and fifth, and fifth, plie. Releve, 3, 4, plie, 2, 3, 4, releve, 2, 3, 4, and other side. Notice how I'm counting. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So you're still 1-1-ing. Then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Releve, 2, 3, 4. Put your money on the table. Sue, Sue, keep activating and come down. Cool? Revving it up. Here we go. Yes? Front, back, side, flip. We'll do this right and left and right and left, and then that's plenty of jetés, I promise. And sorry, people. We're going to do that one again. So what often happens is we get to the point where we want to feel comfortable, right? And my job for you is to be a little bit discomforting, yes? To make you uncomfortable, to make you go, oh, it's too fast, or oh, it's right? Because I can hear everybody in their house going, ah, it's too fast. I say it too. So in other words, go back to it again. The plie won't be as large as you want it to be. Nobody cares. The deal is it's got to go with your music. Challenge yourself. It can be a mess. Nobody cares. The deal is to get it done, right? And you don't know what it looks like anyway. Cool? Really important. You don't know what it looks like. That's my job, right? Don't take my job away from me. Ready? And what I'm seeing is dynamic, gorgeous energy. Beautiful, people. One more time. And ah, yes. dancers. That was really beautiful. I appreciate so much your energy on that. Okay, so we're gonna go a fondue out, pas de cheval, and retiré, and tendu, élongé, rond, and 2, and 3, and 4, with the arm, and 2, and 3, and 4, and attitude, throw, and close to the 5th. Fondue out, and pas de cheval, low. Now pick up the toe, knee, heel comes forward. 4 rond de jambe, 2, 3, and 4. And then with the arm, and 2, and 3, and 4. Really set your attitude, hold it, and then toss your foot up and around. Okay? Then we're going to go tendu, open, tendu, open, plie, port de bras forward. Use the tendu through, whoopsie, and up. Take your 4th. Swing it out and around and around and around and around. Willie Berman, 6, 7, 8. Come back up to the susu. Find a passe balance. Now, I don't know how you feel, but my hips have been bothering me a little bit. So when you get to your passe, if your hip flexor gets tight, flex your foot, put your heel there, and then switch to the toe. Find that ease in there. So one more time. Fondue out, pas de cheval ice cream, retiré, tendu back. 4 rond de jambe with the arm in second. 4 using the arm. Set the attitude. Now don't move your thigh, move your toe. Right? It's like tossing almonds and walnuts in the salad. Reverse that. Fondue out, pas de cheval, retiré, tendu. 4 rond de jambe regular. 4 with the arm. Attitude tendu. Violette Verdi. Tendu sweep. Tendu sweep. Plie, port de bras forward. Stay down there. Use your tendu. It's a little modern. 4th position lunge. Circle back all the way around and down. Gather it together. Susu, passe, balance. Okay? Any arms you want, but make sure that they mean something to you. They're either thinking pirouette, cheté, fouette turns, or bravura ballerina. Ballerine danseur. All right, ready? Here we go. And on out. Pas de cheval. Passe. 1. Good. Everything's on the hand. The arm. Good. Now use this as a little pause. Toss it. Good. Don't look back. Pas de cheval. Passe. On. Good. Arm. Good. Take a moment. Find the leg and toss it. Good. Stay there. Reach. Yay. Round. Up. And yay. All the way forward. Nice. Beautiful. 4th. And circle. And susu. Good. Now how the foot comes up. Beautiful. Let's try a 4 count balance. 6, 7, 8, and susu. Good, good, very nice. Thank you for your sensitivity, David. That really helps. Yeah, I don't want the balance to feel like it's endless punishment at the end, right? It's a sense of musicality, and then you finish. Don't forget at the end, there's the tendu and around, and the tendu and around, right? And then on the attitude, especially from the back, you want to think of it coming under and around, right? So that you get that around toss. So you're really honoring the femur head in the hip socket joint. I don't care how high it is. It's important that it rolls around in there. Good. Let's go left side. Beautiful. And remember the palms on the hand. Yes, Sayori. And out. Up. And that was gorgeous, Daryl. I'll go out. Good. Nice. Beautiful, Nina. All torn up. Standing knee bends, and you're bringing the chest to your thigh. Roll forward. Yes, Marianne. Circle. Gorgeous, Marisa. And the stumble. Beautiful. Yes, Kathleen. Remember, standing side armpit, dancers. Good bridge of the nose, Kathleen. Don't forget the bridge of your nose. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, remember that one? I know. Got some weirdos in my life, my weird little phrases, but every once in a while when I'm balancing and I'm thinking of my core and everything else in opposition, don't forget the face. Sometimes the bridge of the nose, I can feel as if something's just holding the little bridge of my nose and I'm up there. I don't know. Or ears. Yeah? Really interesting when you start to think about other parts than the typical ones. Yes, Kathleen. Oh, I saw that. That was great. Awesome. Okay, 4 doubles to the side. Double 1, double 2, double 3, double 4, and front, and front, and front. Fondue to the side. Double 1, double 2, double 3, double 4, and back, and back, and back. Fondue to the side. Repeat. And a 1. If you want, you can do en relevé. And front, and front, and front. Fondue. And open. Okay? Got that? What I want to see on the frappés, or for you, I want you to feel your foot touch each time, right? And to the front, that knee opens every time. So double, and double, and double, and double, and front, and front, and front. Fondue, place it side. And a 1, and a 1. All fondues are active, right? 1, 1, 1. Fondue to the side. Repeat it again, flat again, or relevé as you like. Then close that leg in and do 4 relevés in coup de pied back. 3, 4. Bring it up to the passe. Either find your balance there, or if you want, open to a little arabesque to the back and find your arabesque balance. Okay, low, doesn't have to be high, but if you're feeling groovy, go for it. All right, 4 doubles, 3 fondue, right? Active fondue. Grab something and display. And yes, good guys, good. Oh, we like that one. All right, nice work. Isolate the hips from the leg, right? The leg is active on its own and the hips are so high and lifted. Right, here we go, left side. Okay, pause, I'm gonna stop here. Sorry, stopping, David. Dancers, make sure that the frappe, sorry, I caught a couple of views and I want to fix it. If I can, I might as well, right? On the double frappe, make sure that it hits down and out, right? It's not rond de jambe. I'm getting a lot of this, yeah, it's out, 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 down and out. I always say it's like a good date. You want to stay out longer. All right, here we go. Not that we get to have dates anymore, but in our minds, and Okay, okay. Yes, Haley, it was worth it. Right, everything's a one, but all the ones are different size. Watch that side arm, elbow, don't let it get behind you. That's right, that's right. Tuck, tuck, tuck. One, two. Good, it's like picking up a stitch each time. Another stitch, pick up another one. Stomach shoes, yeah? Good. Oh, very nice dance. Right behind the knee, really behind the knee of the arabesque leg, sweet pea. Yes, show me that beautiful leg warmer on that right knee. Behind it. Yes. Yes. Good, good. It's about opening our joints, right? I don't know very many of you as well as I'd like, but this will be a nice moment that we can get to know each other. For me, knees only bend. Knees don't straighten. Yeah, I've only ever hurt myself trying to straighten my knee. Yes, my teacher used to always say, stiff knee, honey, stiff knee. And I was like, well, stiff is not what I want to be. But anyway, so I changed those words for myself. And knees bend, and the back of the leg is what extends, right? So when I'm doing a Develope or a rond de jambe en l'air, I'm thinking of extending, almost trying to get the back of my leg to be longer than the top of my leg, okay? So now let's go on to a rond de jambe. This is one of my favorites, and it's an old school. So 7 and 8 is a single, is a single, is a double, and out. Is a single, and a double, and out. Petit battement, 2, 3, plie front. Fouette, arabesque, plie, other side. And a single, and a single, and a double, and rebound. A single, and a single, and a double, rebound. Petit battement, 2, 3, plie front. And from here, fouette to the other side, plie and stretch. Okay? Are we good on that? Yada-da, yada-da. Okay, good. I see lots of thumbs up. Beautiful. Single, single, double, whoosh, boom. Single, single, double, fifth out. Petit battement. Effacé devant en fondue. Fouette, arabesque. Flip it around to the other side. That's right, Monica. Gorgeous. Okay. Here, yep, that's right. Periphery. Fingers in the periphery. This is the spot where it can get haywire. And thank you, David. Dégagez. Yes, Julian. Yes, Emily. Good. Push it into the marshmallow. Yes, Elliot. Again. What? And that's it. Good. Every once in a while, I want to leave you wanting a little bit more rather than, oh my God, do I have to do that again? All right. Let's go on. We're going to do Develope. I want to see from 5th, plie, scoop to the coup de pied, and Develope to the front, and lower it down 6 and 7 and 8. Just a big, luxurious, break my heart Develope. Plie, coupe down there, and then pick up 6, and then open, 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 down. Okay? Same thing to the back. Plie. Pick this up, really challenge that leg to stay in plie. Develope back, 2, 3, close. Then from here, rise to sous-sus, attitude devant, élonger, and brush to the back, plie in the arabesque, and pas de bourrée, other side. All right? So not terrible, but not too simple. Plie 1, coupe scoop, develope front, right? So from your plie, the foot's gonna pick up. Then from here, you're gonna go up, 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 display, 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 tendu, close. Plie, coupe, up, 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 à la seconde. Same in arabesque, inside leg, attitude front, élonger, brush to arabesque, plie, pas de bourrée en tournant. All right, and then I'll let you stretch out a little bit. Ready? David, is it true that that song was written by Charlie Chaplin?
I'm not sure. That'd be an interesting fact,
I
though.
think it is. I think it's by Charlie Chaplin. I think he wrote it. Cry, though your heart is breaking. Yeah, check that out for me. It's like little random things that are left in my feeble brain.
I will. That's very cool.
Random thoughts with Debbie. All right, let's do 3 grand battements to the front. 1 to the front, 1 to the front, 1 to the front, 1 to the back, 1 to the side, 1 to the side, plie, releve, up, up, down. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Devant is 4. Side 1, side plie, releve, passe, front, stay, stay. Okay? So now it's a quick prescribed passe balance. Must achieve, go for it, be brave. 3 to the front, 1 to the back, 2 to the side, releve, passe, balance, close. Okay? But not too long, just enough, right? It's like that. I'm learning to cook during the pandemic. We'll talk about that later. I used to always talk about food, but never knew how to cook, and now I know how to cook. So now I know it's really just a quarter teaspoon of salt, right? Here we go. And yes, Rosa. Where's that leg to the back, Monica? Yes. Finish. All right, Celine, not bad. Do the passe from the back to the front again for me, sweetheart. Yeah. 1. Yes, that's right. Get all the way up on that hip. Remember, it's like the hip bone is pushing forward for your partner to grab your hip, right? There you go. Right. Everything has to move. Right, right. All movement is not passive. It's very, very active, and better to go too far than not enough, right? The audience never goes, oh, that was so almost nice, right? Here we go. Left side. We want to be overwhelmed with the beauty, magnificence, and good. Watch that it doesn't run de jambe, balancing on. Beautiful. That's much better. Ta-da. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give a little releve step, and you can choose to do this at the bar or not. It's something I've been playing with from Lynn Charles from England, and I really like it in terms of energizing the feet. So choose. If it's not for you, you don't have to do it. Arms are crossed at the bar. You go plie, releve, stay and stay. Plie, releve, stay and stay. Lower just till about they touch, and then do 1, 2, 3. Plie, releve, and stay and stay. Plie, releve, and stay and stay. Lower 2, 3, just in time to touch. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Does that make sense? So these are just little foot presses, yeah? And you're hardly jumping, if at all, but you do not bend your knees. Plie, releve, stay, stay. Plie, releve, stay, stay. Use the momentum. The heel is coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4 is jump, jump, jump. Cool? 4 times, please. All right? And again, please, you will not insult me if you don't want to do this. I totally get it. But if you are going to do it facing the bar, arms should be crossed and elbows in, tucked, so that this looks like you're just having a day at the jeweler where you're deciding which things to buy. All right, ready? And releve. 4, 2, 3, 4. Para, para, para. 1, tuck, stay, stay. 1, tuck, bend the knees right away. Not here, good. Right, and up. And that's right, Marianne. Good, good. Yeah, I found them really, really interesting. I like those little things. Cool, cool. All right. So I've got about 25 more minutes with you guys until I have to zip off to teach for Manhattan Youth Ballet. But I would love to come to the center. Are you guys up for a little bit of center? Yeah? A little bit of tendu-y, pirouette-y, adagio stuff?
And then also, Saori said that it is the song from Chaplin.
It is, yes? Oh, good, Sayori. Good, I got it right. Yay. Yeah, I love little random thought. They pop into my head when I'm teaching, just little things that you learn, and I just love when I can actually retain them and share them with you. Good. Do you guys feel all right? Was that an okay little bar? I kind of fit everything in, including petit battement, which I usually hate.
Yeah, it was great.
Cool, cool. Oh, yay. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying this. Okay, so let's try a little tendu. And let's go. I'm going to show it as if you're going to the right. So we'll do 1 slow and 2 quicker. 1 slow and 2 quicker. Side, plie, releve, plie, releve, plie. Now pick up, oops, hit my light. Pick up this foot, passe, and close. So you're doing a tendu, releve, passe, close. So 1 tendu and 2 tendus to the back and close, and 2 tendus to the side. Make sure you're really on that leg. That's the trick. 1 transfer, releve, plie, second, and now from here, everything comes in and up onto that standing side and close. The second time, I recommend a pirouette if it's in the cards for you. I think it's always really interesting to do an inside turn first. So one more time, we go. Da 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 dee da 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 da. 1 to the back, 2 to the back. On the leg, and releve, and balance, and 1, ta ta ta, 2 tendus. 1, back, 2 tendus. Tendu side, plie, releve arms first, plie, releve arms up, plie, and a balance, and second time with the pirouette. Okay? Yeah. So it's very easy to make this combination very dry and up and down. Don't. Let it be clear, crisp, but also have a little personality. 1, ba-da, 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 ba-da. 1, ba-da, 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 ba-da. 1, ita, ita. Yeah, so you can be really yourself. Here we go. Arabesque. Excellent. Good. Yes. Beautiful. Up. And passe. Good. 1. Yes, make your choices. You're dancers, you're artists. Okay, shake the arms. Ta-ta. Ta-ta. Again, please. Nice. Open that back arm, Rosa. 1. Pirouette. Good. 1. Nicely. Good, good. Very, very nice. Very, very nice dancers. Every spring I make a month where I make sure that we only do inside turns first, because we're always so prone to doing the outside turns from 5th position especially, or 2nd. But I make a month and everybody works on on-to-don turns, the first turn in the center. And it's something I learned from Michael Vernon, and I really like it. It reminds you to turn on the juice on that standing inside leg. Let's repeat it again. This time let's do the pirouette right away for the inside turn, and then let's do a dégagé the second time, okay? So it can be a little bit off the floor if you want to challenge yourself a little further. All right? Perfect, David. Really, really nice. And I'm in the mood for fun too. Here we go. Don't let the tendus be dull. Nothing dull about them. Yes! Oh, that was nice, Ben and Emmy. Pas de deux. Good, Linda. Yes, tata. 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 Repeat. Dégagez. Oh, nice, Patrick. Oh, I love the zhuzh in the end. Makes me happy. Nice. Beautiful, Kathleen. Ooh, we got a double in there, Emmy. Yay. Good. I love those because sometimes as you're working, you don't expect something to happen. And remember that. That's kind of the magical thing. It's never a sure thing. We always need our little magic box of tricks. And we pull out what we think we need, but life surprises us constantly, right? It's almost impossible to do too much of this, yeah? It's just so good for you to take it away and give it back. So let's go on to an Adagio now. Let's go from fifth position, Develope, to the croisé, to the front, to the tendu, and brush to arabesque, plie, arabesque, attitude, promenade, around, to the croisé, plie, pas de bourrée, plie, and stretch. We're going to do Develope, écarté, front, and two. Promenade to the écarté, back, fondue. Pas de bourrée to the fourth. Inside turn again. Sous-sous, and this is a nice option. You can either walk back wherever you need. If you would like to bourrée, you can bourrée back just to reset, all right? I've tried to get creative. So one croisé front, tendu, brush to the arabesque, plie like you're gonna jump or turn, and then fold in. Promenade all the way around in that attitude to the third arabesque, pas de bourrée. Again, from here, Develope, écarté front, switch that to the écarté derrière, fondue, coup de pied back, pas de bourrée fourth, inside turn, plie, and sous-sous, and adjust if you need. Okay? So it's not terribly long, but I like when it's, I call it a moving adagio. One more time, front, two, arabesque, two, plie, two, attitude, two, promenade, two, three, four, plie, arabesque, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, sous-sous, and adjust, okay? Let's give that a try. David, I think it's gonna be 3/8, but it could make it to 4. We'll see. I'm so sorry. One of those days. And breathe and just pick up that foot. Don't adjust. Pick up. Arabesque. Yeah. Yes. On and on. More count. Yeah. philosophy for turns. And my philosophy for turns is that the releve has to come first. If you don't releve, you can't create any force. You can releve in any position you want, but you've got to have the releve. After the releve, then the force comes around, right? And so that idea, right. Ask anybody on the street, once we're allowed back out on the street, to do a pirouette for you, and 9 out of 10 people who have never danced will do an inside turn. All right, because it makes more sense turning towards the leg you're standing on. So enjoy that right now. And don't forget that your arm that's front is going to invite the audience to view it, and then it's going to get out of the way. Right? Yeah. I happen to be a real classicist on the arms. I prefer very classical idea, right? You could even go out and up, and I'm okay with it. But the idea of them being coordinated, right. Mr. Balanchine taught us that when the arms go up from whatever position you're in, the arms come about at the eyes and then go up. So for an en-dedans turn, they meet somewhere over here and then come up. So that's an interesting thing to know about. I don't know how many people talk about it anymore, but it was something that really imprinted, yes, Sayori, really made an imprint on my mind. And it reminded me that yes, Monica, reminded me of the fact that the arms are, your fingers are in your periphery, right? If you want your toes underneath of you, not so much swing, Kathleen, a little less swing. Use your back foot first. There you go. That was a little better. That was a little bit better. Good. Do you guys want to do the Adagio again, or should we go on? I think we should go on. Life is too short to do the Adagio again. Yes, I agree. Okay. So let's try this now. Let's try balance, pique, plie, and stretch. Plie, pirouette, plie, and up. And balance, pique, plie, and stretch. Plie, pirouette, plie, and stretch. And yada da 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 da, dee da 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 da, plie and stretch, plie, pirouette. Yep, just side to side to get going. Then I do have another one. All right, cookies, here we go. A little upward is knocked. Go. Right, everything arrives together. And breathe. Down. Nice. Yeah. Good. Make sure the arms stay high on the pirouette. Don't let them drop down to the cubic bump. Okay, good. So let's talk about the balance for a second, because you're working really intelligently on the turns and on everything else. Make sure that when you balance, the leg you're pushing from comes in and then reaches out. Yeah, I'm thinking of like a fork, reaching for something on the table, and fork, right? That leg that you're reaching out on picks up the cherry tomato, picks up the cucumber, right? Bring it in and reach it out. So it has a little bit more activity. Does that make sense? Yeah? Cool. I think we should try again. This time, single with the arms low, and then the second turn I would try with the arms up. Always good to see if one feels better than the other. You can always get rid of it later. All right, here we go. Gorgeous, Julian. A little faster in the head, Jules. Dive, a little higher. Good, yes, that's it. Yeah, there's a double wanting to happen there, Daryl. Good, Marianne. Good, Marianne. That was really good. I know, no drama. Oh, bless you. Marianne, stay in fifth, sweetheart, and take the turn to the left, and make sure that your right hand is what's going to turn you when it goes up. Yeah? Take the right hand. There you go. It's almost a little bit easier. It's a little more disconnected rather than coordinated, that something has to start before something else. So let that hand be the initiator. The one before was better. Keep the eyes, yeah, and don't lose your right tushy. Okay. Another thought, dancers. It's mostly it's our space, our floor. It's that feeling confined. How do we get the walls to push away when we're working? Another thought is that the head can't delay more than that. By the time I'm on the corner, I'm already thinking of coming around, so that the head is driving the spot. I've studied people who turn. I am not a natural turner. I'm a learned turner. So the natural ones tend to stay very much in command of the head flipping around, no matter what the position. There you go, Elizabeth. There you go. All right, good, good. Yes, yeah, better. A little more forward, Ben. Just a little more forward with the chest, yeah? Remember, shoulders on top of hips and hips on top of toes. Yeah, yeah. The eyes get a little sluggish, that's all. We're stuck in looking at screens, and so our eyes are not used to being out there and seeing larger, right? Let's try a little dancey step. It's gonna go piqué, 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 plié, pas de bourrée, relevé, passé. Piqué, 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 plié. Pas de bourrée, develope side, and relevé passé. Okay? It'll only happen once, most likely in your space, and then we'll have to move back and breathe for 2/8 and go again. All right? But my idea was to try to remind us to move. So, ta, 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 plié, ba da da dee da, da dee da, da da, da da da, da 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 dee. Da 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 def, ba da pass. Okay. All right. Get a little out of breath here. Fifth. Questions? Are we good? Okay, nobody's unmuting, so I think we're good. All right. And something. That was really great. You went forward and then you just turned around and you went back the other way. That was brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Make sure, Haley, that you push with your back leg and you arrive onto the front leg all in one piece. Ta, and then arrive and descend. Right, right, right. Mr. B used to talk about string on the knee. So when you're in the arabesque, it's as if there's a string on your standing knee and it pulls you. It pulls out, and that's what makes you descend. Right. I often think of like a butterfly, you know, landing very, very lightly. The other thing is make sure, dancers, that the heels can reach for the floor on the plie arabesque, but they shouldn't jam down, right? You want to think as if I had my fingernail underneath of your heel, and you don't want to smush my fingernail, right? I don't mean demi-point on your foot to land, right? I want the heel to be down, but don't smush. Very, very delicate. Just squeeze and use that impetus for the pas de bourrée. Okay? Let's try it once more. Very, very nice, dancers. Good. We'll do one little jump after this just for our heart. And nice, very better. Oh, Haley, yes. Stop. Good. Make sure the develope comes up and out. Taking your hand out of the glove. About. And yes. Back. Good. That's right. Point the back foot. Keeping on. Good. That's it, Sayora. Back foot. Right. Oh, good. All right. That was nice. That was nice. All right. So here's my current changement, échappé and change, changement, changement, échappé and change, échappé, relevé, plié, pas de bourrée, and relevé, passé, passé. So 2 changements and 1 échappé, 2 changements and 1 échappé, échappé, relevé, plié, pas de bourrée, relevé, passé, passé. So it's a little combo platter. My colleagues and I have been talking about trying to not hurt anybody. So a little bit of jumping with a little bit of relevé seems to be a nice mix. 1, 2, échappé, change. 1, 2, échappé, change. Second, relevé, plié, pas de bourrée, relevé, passé, okay? The second option, you can think about this as you're doing your relevé passés. The second option can be to do assemblé, assemblé, coming forward instead of the 2 passés. But let's go with the passés the first time and then we can talk about it. Okay? One more time. Changement, changement, échappé, changer. Changement, changement, échappé, changer. Échappé, relevé, plié, pas de bourrée, relevé, passe. Okay? Here we go. Okay, good. So that's your first option. You can absolutely do that again. Or after the échappé, relevé, plié, pas de bourrée, assemblé, assemblé, and rest. All right, that's your other option. Depends on if you want to add a few more jumps or not. Women in the point shoes, please work on, maybe I can get Kathleen to let me give you a little pointy class one day here. The 7/8 part is what I'm interested in. I want to see that happen. And as soon as the toes release, the knee releases. It's a skill set. It's not an always, this is the only way to do it. It's a skill set. You want the toes and the knee to release at the same time. It gives you the biggest bang for your buck, which is something we thought about a lot in my generation, right? Now you guys want a return on your investment. But back in the day, it was called a bang for your buck. So here we go. Ready? One more time. Nice, Kathleen. Good, Elizabeth. Yay! Oh my gosh, guys. So all right. Wow, come on in, everybody, and unmute. That was amazing. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Was it okay? Did I do okay?
That was beautiful.
Really nice.
Yeah,
Thank you, Deb.
Write in
Thank
any
you.
information if you need a little bit more of this, that, or the other. It was so lovely.
Thank you.